Ready to Love Miami, episode 6, Realer Than You Ever Been. Fine, whatever. So we know Zoe rolled out last week and a woman is going to leave this week. So glad to see Zoe go. So they start out with the men's lounge and Tommy asked them, is it hard for them are they finding it difficult to connect with these ladies? I really wanted to see their answers because I wanted to see what they have to say. I mean, a lot of them are struggling. Like this season is just kind of dry to me, in the sense that I'm not seeing any what look like genuine connections. I see more of people trying to make this situation work. What do you guys think? How are you guys feeling about the connections that they've already made and how the group of men that they have and the group of women that they have? It's a tough crowd for me. This week, Tommy tells them that he wants the men to invite the women out on romantic dates and, go all out. Samson is looking like, oh, these guys haven't been doing that. Samson, we know, you've been doing that. You've been doing that. So much so that it looks like we don't know whether you're a game player or not, okay? But Samson has been doing this. And then he said he's going to invite everyone to come together at the end of the week to air their grievances, I guess. Why did I say air their grievances? Somebody said air their grievances. But they're all going to come together at the end of the week to talk about all the stuff that's been going on. I can only imagine that it was a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff, and who knows how many people went to Tommy to complain about certain people and all kinds of things. You know what I mean? So LJ and Sharice go out on a date, and they go salsa dancing. Well, it looked like Sharice couldn't dance at first. Well, she couldn't do the salsa dancing at first, but she was able to get it together as they went on. And it looked like she was having fun when they were doing a dance, but I get a friend vibe from this date. I feel like LJ was really trying hard, but at this point where Sharice's faces were like this, she had already made it up in her mind to me that she was just trying to get through the date. She wasn't trying to make no solidified plans for the future or anything. She was just like, okay. It just looked like Sharice had already counted him out while he was having this conversation. So I think it's enough. But, I got to give it to LJ because LJ keeps it cool all the time. I got to give it to him. He's actually doing really good compared to all of these men who have these attitude issues. You know what I'm saying? Like Justice and Mike. He's not acting stuck up or anything like that. But then, I don't know. LJ, remember how I said, I don't know, in last season I said that it takes a special type of dude to be able to date multiple women. And a lot of men find it hard to do. And so LJ don't look like he's having a problem dating multiple women. Like Justice already said, he's having a problem dating multiple women. We've seen men in the past have a problem dating these multiple women. Randall's struggling dating multiple women right now. So, I don't know. LJ could be a creeper. I don't know. But right now, he's coming off pretty good. He's doing pretty well. But Sharice was not feeling him in this date. So then, Randall and Jamala go on a candle making date. And I thought the date was really cute. But I do have to say, when they came out and she had made the label with the olive juice, like she said, everybody knows when you mouth olive juice, it looks like I love you. And I just feel like she really, really was jumping all the way out of the window on this one. Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, yeah, you might really like him, but you know that you're in a situation where he's dating multiple women. Like, that can wait. Because what it ended up looking like is he got the stuck look on his face to me. Like, he looked like, I don't know what to say. The cameras are rolling. What do I do? Smile. or whatever, he doesn't look like he's giving her the same energy back. And so that is something I wish he wouldn't have done. But I get the whole sentimental thing or whatever, but I don't know. I know she was probably trying to stand out and everything and have a little inside joke, but I think that I did not like that she did it. Anyway, we'll see how it plays out, but stuff like that usually comes back to bite in the butt. So, but then Jamala says that he's her number one, and she's really pressing this upon him. You know, she's really letting him know that he is her number one. And like they talk and everything, and he says she's similar to his mom and things like that. So, you know, we don't see the whole date. We don't know what happened. I mean, right now it looks like they got Jamala out there on the line hoping that Randall picks her. That's how it's looking to me. I don't know if that was really the case because we don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. Because we know he still has Kayla and Trinika. So, I don't know. So then Swayze, Looney, Shakyra, and Justice go on a group date. And Swayze put it together. And they're doing like workouts in the park or whatever. And there's like a trampoline. And they all participate except for, you guessed it, good old Justice. He's not doing it, which I was really, really irritated again because it's like, bruh, okay, what do you do? What do you do? Because if now you are 42 years old and you telling me that your back is preventing you from jumping on the trampoline or doing a little bit of exercise, like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, you're only 42. You should not have those issues like that. And if you can't move doing those things, how can you move doing other things? Like, that wasn't a good look for me. Like I said before, at least try to participate in stuff. He wasn't even dressed to do anything physical. Maybe they didn't tell them where they were going, but I have to assume that they told them what they were going to be doing because Shakyra came dressed in workout clothes. The ladies came, everybody else came dressed in workout clothes. So I don't know what Justice was doing with the suit jacket and the slides and the fedora. Like, he just too cool for school, and I can't do it. This was ridiculous. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself as a man. And I'm not even a man, but you should be ashamed of yourself as a man. What do you do? Stand around, sipping drinks, smoking cigars, talking shit? That's it? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, women like men who are active. And if you're doing a push-up, a pull-up, climbing on something or whatever, we are looking. That's why we're looking at you rolling our eyes, because what are you doing, Justice? Anyway, I digress. But it was also interesting to see Justice and Looney talk, and Justice said that he thinks that Looney is his strongest connection. So, I guess Looney had a connection with LJ. Looney had a connection. I guess she has a connection with Justice now. I don't really remember who else she actually had a connection with. So I guess she does need a connection. But we'll see, because Justice don't want to be here. This whole cast, the majority of this cast seems like they were asked to be present because they're not giving off, I want to find love. I want to be in a relationship. I want to make this work. It's like Tommy keeps having to come in and coach everybody back to, this is what we're doing. And you should already be focused on that because you are the one that signed up for the show, right? So I don't know how this is going to end up. Like, we already at episode 6 and I'm still like, who together? Except for Brandy and Mike. We already know Brandy and Mike been stuck together, but I don't know. So Swayze and Shakyra talk, and I'm just going to be real about this, is that Swayze and Shakyra talk, but Swayze is also, booed up with Kadian, and they talk all the time. So I can't imagine that Kadian hasn't said how the fuck she felt about Shakyra to Swayze. Swayze probably is not going to repeat it, because that's not what men do, but I kind of feel like he already knew what was going on. But he was right. She needs to go because she's still healing. You know what I mean? So then Samson and Brandy go out, and that kind of surprised me too, because I didn't think Brandy was going to be feeling nobody else, but she seemed to have made an impression on Samson. They might be a new connection out here. So Mike and Kayla's date, okay, Mike be having on his asshole suit as well. Mike liked Kayla, but he also feeling Brandy. But he said that Brandy is the reality and Kayla is a video fantasy. Now, I have a problem with that. Because what do you mean she's a video fantasy? Like, what is that? I need more elaboration, because why would you put it like that? Because it kind of seems like he's never had any intention on choosing her. He's just trying to see how far he could get. That's how I'm looking at it, because he definitely was all up on her. You know what I'm saying? He definitely, yeah, he said he wasn't going to kiss her or whatever, but when they was about to leave, she said she'll come see him. What did she say? She said, I'll come see you after they leave. Now, I don't know who she was talking about. I got to go watch some of her other videos outside of the show to see what she was talking about. But I was like, was she talking about coming back to see him after the cameras leave? Like, what's going on? Fast forward to the dinner. I feel like the reason why what even further made me feel like that is when he said he got to stand up and be in, when he told her that he wanted her to look him in his eyes to say whatever, I feel like something happened that night or on their last date or whenever that he did not want her to talk about. And he felt like she was about to bring it up. And if he was standing in front of her face, then he could intimidate her not to say it. I don't know. But if I was Brandy, I would have been looking at him like he was crazy for going to have her stand in front of him like they was about to get married. Like, another man that's having a little bit of a hard time juggling multiple women. But it's good to see this, though, because, you know, they need to see how each other acts under pressure. So I really want to know what happened after whoever she was talking about was supposed to leave. Did she go back and see Mike? But in that date, Mike was trying to act all stank because they bet a kiss on whoever won the pool game or whatever. And he was trying to act all stank like he didn't want to kiss her because she kissed two dudes. Now, I don't know if she told all of them that she kissed two dudes or was the dudes talking. I know we found out that she kissed people, but like, how did he find out that she kissed people? Was the dudes talking? Did a girl tell? Like, how did that come out? Because I don't recall that coming out and being a discussion with the men. But I be missing stuff sometimes too. So comment below if you know that. But he was not trying to kiss her because she kissed two dudes. But then it kind of looked like they could have kissed at the end. But then she said she was going to come back after somebody left. So I really want to know that, because production recorded it and played it for a reason. So if y'all know something that I missed, comment below. Put it in the comments below. Because why did she say she was going to come back after they left? Who was that? What was y'all doing, Kayla? Mike, what was y'all doing? Anyway, so then they have this skating outing with Samson, Trinika, Sharice, Swayze, Kadian, and I think that was it. Sharice and Kadian still not talking because they had words last time because Kadian told her not to play the victim and all that she said at the last women's lounge. But then Samson falls, trying to chase after Sharice. I do think that Sharice and Samson got a little connection, but this is one of my pet peeves with the network. Like, so they do this shit with flies and all these things. Like, it's like, okay, production is behind the camera. There's somebody that works for OWN behind the camera. So when you see something that's not right or that needs to be fixed, like, why don't y'all stop filming and fix it? I just don't understand. If production will stop them and give them things to say, why can't you, like, stop and get flies out of the way, or stop and get food off of somebody's face, like, or at least tell them, like, wipe your mouth or whatever? Because they had the camera all close up on Sharice, and then they were eating, and so she had like crumbs inside her mouth. Like, Samson should have said something too, but I guess that would have been too much. But the people could have said, go ahead and wipe your mouth and then we'll continue. I don't understand why they did that, but anyway, it is what it is. It didn't change who Sharice was. It's just something that irritated me that production did not, like, make sure that was okay. Anyway, so then the group gathers for a group dinner, and Tommy's like, okay, we need to put all this stuff out on the table. Who's going to be the first to talk? Jamala started, and Jamala said, Randall needs to say what he needs to say to all the ladies. The pressure. Shakyra said that she felt betrayed, and then Kadian was like, are you talking about me? And she was like, I don't know. Am I? And then they had a little back and forth, and Shakyra walks away. Katie is heated, and she says, what you're not about to do is play me on national TV. She said, bitch, be gone. Again, one of those conversations that we know we got an edited version of. I don't know how long that went on or what exactly happened, but it was not good. It was not good. Then I felt like Sharice was just saying anything, like, just to be saying something. Then the Kayla and Mike part comes up. Kayla was about to talk and speak, and then Mike wants to run over there and be like, oh, say it in my face or whatever. That's why I think that something more happened between them that he wasn't trying to get to come out in front of Brandy. But y'all gotta think, if y'all are filming for a TV show, everything that was filmed is gonna be shown. So you should just be coming on this joint with the mind of transparency, because okay, so then Tommy meets with the fellas to find out which one of the ladies is ready to go. Like, which one of the ladies they ready to let go home. And what I find interesting in this situation is that you got LJ and Justice who are now on Looney's line. Like, LJ is Justice competition, which Justice, I don't know. Justice, you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to, because LJ is going to go all out. He's going to, actually put forth some effort. So it'll be interesting to see what Justice is doing. I really, really think that Justice is playing a role. This is an acting role for him. Justice is not looking for love. I feel like Justice is really, really just doing this for fun. Shits and giggles. He has to be. So then he asked the men, who they think should go home, and it looked like to me that they all decided on Shakyra, because Shakyra is definitely ready to go home. Shakyra was definitely ready to go home because she had some other stuff to deal with. She should not have signed up for this show. This show is not helpful to anybody in her situation, in my opinion. But then Tommy calls them all outside, and then he brings up LJ to make the announcement. And I gotta say, LJ did that like he was nephew Tommy. Like he was ready, you know what I'm saying? And Shakyra goes home. So, okay, so that's that. So next week, it looks like they're gonna meet, the guys are gonna meet the ladies' friends. These episodes are always interesting because we get to see, are they going to bring their real friends on TV? Are they going to bring actors to play their friends on TV? Like, we'll get to see how the interactions go, right? So I can't wait for that, because it looks like it's a juicy moment with Kadian and Swayze, because Kadian is saying something like, you don't date black women or whatever. So then it kind of makes me feel like, why have you been all up in his face then? So I don't know, but I guess we have to see the rest of it to see all the context. So can't wait to see that. But anyway, that's all I got for this week. It really was a non-eventful episode, but there was a few funny moments in it. I guess things that I was able to pick out to expound on a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it for this show. If they keep going down the road that they're going, like, they need to look in other places other than these cities that they're looking in, because you got a lot of people. It seems like there's a lot of people that just want opportunities to be on TV and not really looking for what's on the show. Now, I do realize it needs to be some type of production going on in the television show, but I feel like they could do this with real people and stop putting out those casting calls to get people to fill roles. I feel like they could actually do this with real people. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all did it before. So I don't know, but tune in next week so we can see what's going on. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Fine, whatever.